doing drugs or something, and you decide not to. Woo! Can you please stop? Please don't say that word no more on my video. Not that word, cause YouTube be on my ass. YouTube be on my ass for real.
I be on it too.
Oh my God, you be on it too. For real, YouTube be on my ass. They let these celebrities post whatever they want to post on YouTube, but if I post something, it's just, I don't know. I already was in YouTube jail. I was in YouTube jail for 1 week.
Yeah, Larry jail headquarters.
Anyways, so basically, like I was saying, like
Larry jail. Yeah.
So like when your body fasting from something,
Like Larry jail.
so like when your body fasting from something, like you start having withdrawals. Like if you fast from sugar for 30 days. Why is they in a row? Why is they in a row like that? They finna get random. What the fuck? He is in the road. I mean walking all the way in the road. But yeah, you know, like people when like somebody they eat pork all the time, if they fast from pork, they're gonna end up like sick because that pork gonna be eliminated from their body, and their body is used to eating, so they're gonna get kind of sick. Now, when I first started doing these herbal teas, I thought something was wrong. Like I'm had to get back on my herbal teas heavily, but when I first started doing these herbal teas, I thought something was wrong because I was throwing up. I was pissing. I mean, I was pissing back to back. I was throwing up back to back. I was shitting everywhere. Like, well, not everywhere. I was shitting in the toilet. But I was shitting a lot. I mean, like, I'm telling you, I was pooping back to back, throwing up back to back, pissing. Like, if you know you've been eating shit, if you 26 years old and you know you've been eating shit for 26 years, a lot of that gonna come out of you. It's gonna be cleansing your blood. These herbal teas, something serious, man. These herbal teas, when I tell you, these herbal teas are something serious. Everybody needs to be on herbs. Everybody. But yeah, so with the herbal teas, when I tell you, it was eliminating so much from my body, because my body wasn't used to herbal tea, and it was so used to holding all these toxins in. Why you think when you get pregnant? Why you think when you get pregnant you go through morning sickness? That's the same thing when you start herbal teas. If you start herbal teas, what happens? You throwing up all the time, right? And you pooping all the time. What happens when you get pregnant? When you get pregnant, you have morning sickness. Listen to me. When you get pregnant, you have morning sickness if you know you're not doing right, or the person that ejaculated in you, if they weren't doing right, smoking, drinking, eating dairy, eating pork, all that gotta come out of you. All that gotta come out of you. It has to come out of you, and it's gonna come out of you through morning sickness. And I'm about to do a video for my Cornelia channel, and I'm gonna talk about morning sickness because I haven't really been posting on my Cornelia channel. But real talk, when you get pregnant for morning sickness, what you do? You throw up, you poop, you pee more because your body is getting rid of them toxins. That's the same way if you detox from that pork, that dairy, that sugar, everything else. When you get pregnant,
I mean, that was morning sickness.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's detox from everything.
If you was eating right in the first place, you wouldn't be sick.
Yeah.
I bet you won't ask none of them African people or them people that don't eat all that bullshit. If you ask them about morning sickness, they ain't gonna know what the hell you talking about.
Yeah, and like the thing is with morning sickness, if you know the man that has ejaculated in you, by the way, I'm using video for my channel and your channel, our channel, but I'm gonna just put the other part out. So if you know a man ejaculated in you,
that shit feels so good, boy.
If you know a man,
let me stop.
If you know a man has ejaculated in you and he's smoking, he drinking, he doing drugs, he eating pork, he eating dairy, he eating very unhealthy, what's gonna happen when you get pregnant? You're gonna be throwing up everywhere, you're gonna be pooping, you're gonna be peeing everywhere. Your body detoxing. Your body is literally detoxing everything. Your body has to go through that, and that's why you have morning sickness. And then if you, the woman that got pregnant, if you smoking, you drinking before pregnancy, you doing drugs, or if you eat pork all the time, dairy all the time, other stuff, like, and I know these things are very, 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 very hard. These things are very hard to take out of our diet because it just tastes good. But of course, I've eliminated chips and I've eliminated pork. But with morning sickness, if you know you eat pork, woman who got pregnant, or you eat dairy, you eat all this other stuff, you smoke, drink, do all the other stuff, it's gonna come out of you when you get pregnant. Why do you think you got that pregnancy glow? Why you think you get a pregnancy glow around 3 or 4 months pregnant? Because your body has detoxed everything that was toxic to the environment. If your body does not go through that phase to eliminate all those toxins, knowing you've been doing that toxic mess, it can kill the baby. And that's why sometimes women have miscarriages, because it's just too much toxins, and the baby said, look, I don't want to be here. She done smoked too much, she done drank too much, she done ate too much pork, she ate too much dairy, she done did it, she done did that. And then not only that, her uterus is cold. A baby don't want to be in a cold uterus. Let me get that straight. Babies hate cold uteruses. If your uterus is cold, your baby does not want to be there, so you will miscarry. If you are a woman, you should be wearing socks at all times. You should be wearing socks at all times. And let me tell you why you should be wearing socks at all times. As a woman, you should be wearing socks at all times because your feet is connected to your uterus. And if your feet is connected to your uterus, then guess what? If your feet cold, your uterus cold. Cold feet, cold uterus. Warm feet, warm uterus. If your uterus is warm, baby is warm, baby want to be there. If I was a... Why would you talk about that when I'm talking about babies? Come on now, man.
Well, I'm in your video, so.
But why would you talk about that when I'm talking about babies and pregnant women? Like, come on.
Shit, that's how they get pregnant.
Anyways, so like I was saying, cold feet, cold uterus. Warm feet, warm uterus. If your feet, and this applies to women. Women, wear socks. When you are on your period, wear socks. You don't want your uterus cold while on your period. You don't want your uterus cold while you're pregnant, woman. Even when you're not pregnant, you don't want your uterus cold. So what you need to do, woman, you need to put on socks. Especially if you got hardwood floors, and it's the winter time, put on socks. This is very important to wear socks. You have to remember, whatever temperature your feet is, that's the temperature of your uterus. And babies don't want to live in a cold uterus. They just don't. But your doctor not going to tell you that. Your doctor not going to tell you, was you wearing socks? Or was your feet cold most of the time? Babies don't want to live in an environment that's cold. And then for the women that wear heels, especially heels while pregnant. No, you don't wear heels while pregnant. It tilts your uterus to the side. Or you think that you wearing heels and your uterus not gonna tilt? Yes, it's gonna tilt, baby girl. And that's why you had your baby at 36 weeks pregnant. You know you wore heels all the time before you got pregnant, and you know you wore heels when you was pregnant, and then you wonder why you go in labor at 36 weeks. Because your uterus is tilted. You cannot have a full-term pregnancy with a tilted uterus. And a way to determine if your uterus is tilted, sit on the toilet, woman, pee, and tell me what way is your pee going. If your pee is going straight down, your uterus is tilted. If your pee is going sideways and this way and that way and that way and all ways, your uterus is tilted. And you need to work on fixing your uterus. Stop wearing the heels ASAP. Especially if you know you're trying to get pregnant, or especially if you know you already pregnant. Don't wear the heels. Don't do it. And this is all for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. Whatever you choose to do with your body, that's up to you. It's up to you. It is up to you. But you have to remember to wear socks. Eat warm foods. You pregnant, eat warm foods. You on your period, eat warm foods. Drink warm teas, ginger teas. You know, you got morning sickness. Ginger teas, ginger root, ginger, and I guess ginger ale. You got morning sickness. That ginger gonna help you. It will. ginger will help with morning sickness. It's so many things that help with morning sickness. I got a list of 100 things that'll help you with morning sickness. And if you want to see that video, comment down below.